Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So coming up with the most requested video of all times. Ketu in the first house, Rahu in the seventh house. And the thing about this particular axis is that the people who have it tend to think that most people I come across from are toxic, and the people who don't have it and come across this kind of a person tend to think that this person is the most toxic person I've sort of ever met. And there is a real dissonance and real truth from both the sides. Let's talk about Ketu in the first house. First house is the self, it's the identity, it's who I am, who everyone has a self image, right? Their face, their body, what they think of themselves, their ego. Every specific one of these things can further go into a particular house, but first house is the holistic you. When Ketu sits here, Ketu is headless. Ketu is just the body. Ketu does not have a head. What happens? The person also becomes headless, and this is not stupid in any sense. Headless about their own identity. Who I am is something I don't know. I am not sure I can feel my existence at all times. There is a disassociative quality not just from people and partners, but even inside me. I simply don't know who I am. And hence, I need a mirror. Who is that mirror? It's the seventh house. And what is in the seventh house? Rahu is in the seventh house. So, what happens is that this person thinks of partnerships or people as a mirror to their own identity. They tend to think that the partner might just come in and complete me. And they tend to idealize a partner. Rahu in the seventh house, and Rahu is the head, just the head without any body. Rahu is never satiated. Regardless of where Rahu is absolutely never satiated. So, what this does is they tend to look out for partners. There is a particular obsessive quality when it comes to relationships. It could be from this person's side or from the side of the partner. Usually, it's a mix of both. And once they find a partner, the partner sort of now becomes a part of their identity, because Ketu in the first house feels incomplete. In order to feel more complete, they rely on the partner. They take on the habits or the mannerisms of the partner. They tend to mirror the partner, and this is not conscious manipulation in the traditional sense. They actually want to, they actually don't know who they are. And the closest person to them is someone whose qualities they absorb like a sponge. But Ketu in the first house also has a disassociative quality. You see, there is apathy. In general, there is some indifference to life in itself, not just the partner, to life, everything, including their own self. So there is this desire for solitude, at the same time a desire for a relationship, and these two desires are incompatible. This creates a push-pull dynamic. I can talk on this for hours, but essentially what happens is that the person takes a step forward towards the partner takes a step forward towards the person. Now this person pulls back. The first step was taken because they wanted that attachment, they want that relationship to feel more complete. And then they step back because there is a fear of a relationship at the same time. So fear of vulnerability, intimacy, and fear of abandonment are acting on the same axis all the time. So this person can't quite tolerate a very stable long-term relationship, and they cannot even tolerate solitude completely. What it does is how it appears to a third person. For someone who has this access watching this video, they would feel like, I genuinely feel this, I'm not manipulating anyone into it. What it comes across to a person who does not know you or knows you but is in a specific relationship to you is something else entirely, because from their end, this person, you don't look or appear consistent. From your end, Rahu in the seventh house can bring toxic people into your life as well. You see, Rahu is smoke, Rahu is illusion, Rahu is those things you cannot quite name and touch. They are there, but it's more there in the gut feeling that there is something off about this person, but I can't quite point out what. And at the same time, I'm fascinated by them. So I don't know exactly what's happening. There is Rahu tends to bring in a foreign quality in the spouse, in the partner. Now, that foreign quality, usually astrologers say that okay, your partner will be from a foreign land. That is not how it works. foreign quality could be anything. It could simply be that that particular person is foreign in the sense unavailable to you. Maybe that person is already committed. Maybe that person, you know that person in some area of life where if you initiate a relationship that would be considered inappropriate. Could be the person is from a different culture, a very different esoteric profession or something like that. So but some weird qualities there to the relationship, something unconventional is the better word, much better than foreign. So that unconventional quality is what Rahu is attracted to, because Rahu is never satiated. Rahu does not want the conventional relationship that okay, we'll spend the rest of our lives together. Rahu wants something alive in the connection. And then that sense of liveliness comes from that unconventionality. Now, what it says about the married life and relationships and partnerships is usually we have to see the entire birth chart. We cannot rely on this placement alone. We have to see the dispositors of Rahu Ketu. I've made a video on that as well. Please check it out. But usually there will be more than one partner at least. Now, this does not guarantee a divorce. It could be you are in a relationship and then you did not get married to that person and then you found someone else and you got married to them. Or it could be you get married to the wrong kind of person, you get a divorce and then you remarry. Or it could be multiple relationships. In certain cases, multiple relationships are seen. And in some cases, one relationship breaks and the person realizes what the lesson around the entire thing was. The dispositor of Rahu is rather better placed, and so the next relationships works out completely fine. It culminates into a marriage and it stays. But relationship axis always has some turbulence. You see, here the balance has to be two things, like I mentioned before: fear of abandonment and fear of intimacy. Both these two things are incompatible. How can you hold both those fears inside you together? But this is what this axis presents with. So it has to resolve in one favor. Either you let go of that fear or you work towards your fear of abandonment, that the person will not leave you, and so you stop acting in that particular manner that drives the other person away, or you let go of the fear of vulnerability. You actually initiate something that tells the other person that you want to stay. A push-pull cycle is much more dangerous for you compared to the other person. And some afflictions, when we see afflictions to planets like Sun, especially Mars, Moon, then this particular axis can also become a little volatile. Contrary to that, if Venus is very well placed, Jupiter is very well placed, otherwise the chart is very healthy in terms of other combinations, it could simply be that you find that exact quality you were looking for in a partner, and that partner is stable enough to hold the instability in you, because there will be some instability, and that is not something I say as a disrespect or an insult to anyone. It's just simply there. Rahu's nature is that Rahu does not stop at a particular place. Now this video is probably going to get long. We are already at around 8 minutes. So I think I can end it right now, because from what I see, people are usually not that much into longer videos. But if you want a part 2 to this, I can pick it up where I left. Net, the thing is that this particular axis forces you to find yourself, or rather you have a sense of self, you're just indifferent to it, and you are attracted to something that is unconventional to you. You have to be able to learn to hold yourself in good regard. At the same time, you have to watch out for red flags in potential partners. But if the right person steps, you can let go of that apathy and sort of take a step forward towards that person. The entire balance is between the self and the other partner. Once that gets managed, sooner or later, this relationship, this axis can give you a very fruitful partnership. And partnership is what would make you grow ultimately. Now, either it happens in a healthy, stable manner, or it happens in a rather unhealthy manner. But partnerships would be the reason this person will grow. So I think that is it for this video. Coming 4 axes of Rahu Ketu are remaining. I'll upload them either today or tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. If you've watched till now, thank you for watching. Please share, like, share, subscribe, and thank you.